Hey, what's up folks? Welcome to your second Amazon S3 bucket tutorial with Node.js for the beginners. In this tutorial, we'll create a AWS S3 bucket and host a website via S3 bucket and Route 53. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Hello, my name is Atik Ahmed. I'm here because I love to give the presentations. Beside all the details is being given in my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. More details also you can find my blog at cosec.com. So these are the website from where you can buy a domain name. I'll be putting all the website links into my description box below. So now the first thing is that to host our website using the custom domain from AWS S3 bucket, we need to have a domain name and we will be going to buy it with a very cheap price. Let me show you how. You can visit hostinga.in and from here you can basically purchase a domain name with a very cheap price, and it is basically starting from 70 rupees. You can see that per year. And if you want to buy a domain name .in or .com, also you can basically buy it from here, or might be you can visit the Big Rock. So they'll be also providing with a 399. So let me check here itself. So I'm looking for a domain name of my name. So you can see that .net and .com I'll be getting with a very cheap price of 399 per year. Okay, so here also if I search the same thing, so here also I am getting like I can take this one online with a 70 rupees per year, or might be if I want to go with a site or dot space or dot website, I'll be getting with a 55, 166 and so on. So you can select that anything and you can click on checkout. So once you have done that, you have to only select you are going to take it for a per month basis or per year basis. So I don't want SSL. Okay, so you can see that per year. So if you want to go select of 2 years or 3 years, that you can do it, and you have to click on checkout. So once you have checkout, like you can select UPI, PayPal or your credit card or debit card. So I have already purchased few domains, so let me show you. So these three domains I have already purchased, and once you have basically purchased your domain name, so it will take around 8 to 10 hours to activate that. So once it's basically gets activated, you will see the status of activated. Okay, so you can see that I have already a three domains. So this is the one domain, this is my second domain, and this is my third domain. All right, so most of the people they have asked me, is it possible to host your website without purchasing a domain name? I say yes, it's possible. So first we'll be going to see that. So we'll be hosting our website from S3 bucket. So let me open the S3. I would say if you haven't opened your AWS account, please go and register in AWS. So it will hardly take a day to open your account. All right. So first I'm going to create a bucket. My bucket name will be CodeStack. Click on next. Keep all the version of an object in the same object. Next, next, and create bucket. So once the bucket has created, I have to make this bucket as a public. In order to do that, I have to open the bucket, block public access, click on edit, uncheck this, click on save, type confirm here. Once you have done that, you can come to the access control list. You can select everyone, check everything from here itself, click on save. So you can see that here it's updated. After that, you can come to the bucket policy once again, click on permission, click on bucket policy. So you can click on here itself the policy generator. You can select S3 bucket policy. Principal, you can say AWS. All actions, and your ARN name will be your bucket name. So you can copy the ARN name from here itself and you can paste it. So once you have done that, you can copy the enter stuff from here itself. You can paste it here. and you can remove this and make it as a star, and here also you can put it as a star. So that means you can able to access all the files from your CoachTech bucket. Click on save. So once you have done that, you can see you will get the public access for this particular bucket. And also we have to do set up one more thing, which is the course. So now there is a big question comes, what to write inside the course configuration editor. So AWS, they have attached one documentation here itself. So I have already opened this link. So if you scroll down, they have explained how to make your bucket public. So I have already done that, and I have put it in my notepad. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna paste it and click on save. No need to worry about all the code, so I'll be putting all the things in my description box below. So now I'll be going to overview and try to upload some file directly. So I'm gonna select the AWS EC2 this logo, click on next, 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 and upload. So let me open the link first. So once you have uploaded any file into your AWS S3 bucket, AWS S3 bucket has been generated a URL by saying your bucket name .s3 .region .amazonaws.com slash whatever your file name you have uploaded. Okay, so each and every time the URL will be the same if you are putting your file inside the same bucket. Alright, so let me open the URL first in order to see whether the URL is public or not. So you can see that the URL is basically public and I can able to access it. Alright, so now instead of uploading a single file, we'll be uploading the entire folder into the particular bucket and we'll be host our website from this URL. Alright, so we'll be uploading the files from AWS CLI. So for that reason we need to have a AWS access key and secret key ID. For setting up access key and secret key, you have to click on my security credential, access keys, create new access key, download the key file. So once you have done that, you have to set up your access key and secret key in your AWS CLI. In order to do that, you have to open a terminal first. You have to say here AWS configure, open this file, copy the access key ID from here itself, put your access key ID and copy your secret key ID. Enter, enter. I'll make it the default output as a JSON. Okay, so you are all set. So now what you have to do, let me close this window. So now I am gonna upload this particular folder, and this is my file, you can see that. So this is my portfolio. So I am gonna upload the particular folder, the entire stuff from here itself to my S3 bucket. So I just wanted to host my portfolio from my S3 bucket. Alright, so how you can do that? So first thing first, we have to go to this particular folder. So my folder has been present in my desktop. So I have to say cd desktop, cd projects, and it has been present inside my block. Then cd my website, then cd HTML, then cd lite. All right. So now I have to do one thing. I have to copy this code and paste it here, and I have to say course take. That means my bucket name, which is this one. So I'll show you in my current bucket. You can see that only one file is exist right now. So I'm gonna upload the entire file, and the folders, asset, index.html, all those things. So hit enter. So looks like it has been uploaded. Let me click on refresh. So you can see that all the files has been uploaded into my code tech bucket. So let me open the index.html. So here you can see that the URL has been generated as per the discussion we have done earlier. The bucket name dot h3 dot your region name dot amazon aws dot com slash index.html, because my file name is index.html. Okay, so let me open this URL, and if I go to about me, skills, experience, education, portfolio, blog, contact, so looks like everything is working fine, right? So you have seen that this is the one way we can host our website without purchasing a domain, and the another way we'll be going to discuss whatever the domain we have been purchased till now, so that domain will be mapping to our AWS Route 53, and from the Route 53 we'll be mapping to our S3 bucket, and we'll be hosting our website using the custom domain. All right, so stay tuned till the end of the video. So the first thing first, we have to create a bucket of the domain name whatever we have purchased. For creating a bucket, we have to put our bucket name here. Click on next. Click on next. Uncheck the block all public access. Acknowledge. Next. Create bucket. So once you have done that, you have to go to properties, static web hosting, and you have to say here index.html, because we will be hosting a website from this bucket, and if any path is not present, then it will be goes to error.html. Click on save. Now click on permission, bucket policy, and you can click on policy generator and generate your policy. So I have already done that. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna copy it and paste it here and click on save. So once you have done that, so you'll be getting this kind of message: the bucket has been public access. All right. In the next part, we have to visit to AWS Route 53. From here, you have to click on Get Started Now DNS Management. Put your domain name here, which is atikahmad.online. Create. So once you have done that, then you have to click on Create Record Set. So you don't have to provide anything. Click on Yes. Selected the targeted bucket, which is atikahmad.online, whatever we have created from S3. Click on Create. So once you have done that, the next thing is that you have to copy this DNS name and paste it to your hosting or website. So first you have to click on here manage, and after that you have to copy the name server from Route 53 one by one, and you have to paste it here. Click on update. Alright, so we have almost done. So only one part is remaining, which is my current bucket is right now empty. So I have to put some file here in order to host the website of hathikaimat.online. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna copy all the files and folders to my S3 bucket. So I'm gonna select everything and I'm gonna drag and drop here itself. Upload. So looks like it has been uploaded, and let me copy the bucket name and let me paste it here. So it's not working right now because whenever you map your domain name to your Route 53, usually it takes around 30 to 40 minutes to up your website. So we have to wait till that time. So for now I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be come back after that. So looks like our website is up now. Okay, so let me visit the www.hathikaimat.online. So I'm not able to see the website because of why? Because we have created the bucket called atikahmat.online. We haven't created www.atikahmat.online. So for that reason we have to create a bucket. So you have to go to S3, you have to click on create bucket, www.atikahmat.online. Click on next, click on next, 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 and create bucket. So once you have done that, you have to open the bucket, click on properties, click on static web hosting. So I'm going to redirect this particular bucket to atikaimat.online bucket. So whenever if any request is coming by saying www, so it will be redirect to my existing bucket, which is we have been created atikaimat.online. Click on save. So once you have done that, we have to go to Route 53. We have to click on create record set, and here we have to say www. Alias s, select the targeted bucket which has www.atikaimat.online. Click on create. So once we have done that, we can visit the website and we can say here www.atikaimat.online and click on refresh. So you can see that I can successfully able to load the site and my site has been redirected to my atikaimat.online bucket. Alright, so in this tutorial we have discussed about AWS Route 53, how to host our website via AWS S3 and Route 53, and also we have discussed about serverless hosting. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed this playlist. I'm gonna see you in the next tutorial where we'll discuss about how many numbers of way we can upload, download and delete file from the S3 bucket. For now, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get more video updates. Thank you guys.